Hello, students. Here are 3 conversations that I'm going to say. I want you to pay attention to me. Pay attention to my pronunciation. How do I say the words? Pay attention to my intonation. Does my voice go up and does my voice go down, and when does it go up and down? Pay attention to the syllable stress. What part of the word do I say stronger than the other part? Pay attention to my sentence. What words in the sentence do I stress or say stronger than other words? It's usually the nouns, the verbs, and the adjectives. And pay attention to my pause. When do I stop speaking? Okay, so you can remember the period reminds us the sentence is coming to an end. And so when you come to a period in a sentence, a full stop, you stop speaking for a moment. And then you begin the next sentence. The same with a question mark, or an exclamation mark, or a comma. All of these are symbols to remind us to stop talking for a moment. We stop for a moment, then we begin the next part of the sentence, or the next sentence, all right? And so, listen to me, pay attention to these 4 points, then try to say it just like me. What time do you get out of bed? Hi, William. How are you today? I'm fine, Nancy. How about you? I'm fine, too. Hey, Bill, can I ask you about your morning routine? Sure. What time do you wake up in the morning and go to bed at night? Well, I usually wake up at 5 and go to bed about 10. Do you get up and get out of bed when you wake up? I usually do, but sometimes I stay up late, so it's difficult to get out of bed when my alarm rings, so I sleep late. I'm the same way, Bill. If I stay up late, it's hard to get out of bed when the alarm rings. That's the first conversation. Next conversation. What's your morning routine? Hi, teacher. Are you busy? No, not too busy. How can I help you? Teacher, can you tell me about your morning routine? Sure. I usually wake up about 5 and get out of bed right away. But sometimes I listen to music before I get out of bed. After that, I turn on the coffee maker. I prepare coffee every night before I go to bed. I wash my face and drink 2 cups of coffee while I read or listen to music. Several times a week, I ride my bicycle for about an hour. When I come home, I take a bath, wash my hair, shave, and brush my teeth. After that, I make breakfast or buy rice and pork near my house. After that, I start my work day. Wow, teacher, you're organized. Okay, final conversation, final reading. When you get up late, are you pressed for time? Tom stayed up late last night. When it was time for him to get up the next morning, he was too tired. However, he had to get up because he was going on a trip. He had to catch an airplane, so he didn't have time to take a shower. He had to quickly get dressed so he could catch his flight. All right? So, what do you do to make sure that you don't oversleep? Have you ever flown on an airplane before? Where did you go? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? If you've never flown on an airplane, where would you like to fly to? Why? All right, so this last slide is an assignment in one of my classes. And so I'm reading. It's not a conversation, but I'm reading. But notice how I read. I read the same way that I speak all the time. There's still word stress, sentence stress, pause, intonation, and proper pronunciation. And so I recommend, if you want to study English, then you have to study English. If you want to speak English, you have to speak English. And so I recommend that you listen to this video, watch the video again and again and again. Practice saying everything after me. It will take you at least 1 week to study this one lesson. I guarantee you will have to study 1 week, 7 days, just to study this one lesson. Your goal is to speak just like me. All right? So let's connect on Facebook, or connect on eSchool Cambodia app, or YouTube, or TikTok in some way. And I want to help you speak better American English.